So, Graham, you're going to be 99 this year.
I'll be in November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
99.
Yeah. So I think I've been doing pretty good.
I think you're going to make it to
Yeah.
100.
Oh, I suppose I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I would like to live to see who gets to be the president.
Oh, well, that's probably no big deal.
No, it's no big deal.
No.
But now, when you're hungry, I'm going to give you some good Ubuntu
All right.
cheese.
Okay.
And I've got those good crackers that, those real good crackers.
Is that Swedish cheese?
Swedish cheese, yeah.
Oh.
Bonus. Yeah. And then we got TV. We got, what I call the...
V8.
V8.
So what year did your parents come here from Sweden?
What year?
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, they I don't know just exactly what year they came, but I know they had, after they met here, my mother and my father,
Mm-hmm.
and at that time he was at Peterson's nursery up north, and he would drive a truck. At that time there was no sidewalks, and he would drive this truck with trees in that people had bought.
So that's not Pete Peterson's nursery, is it?
Which one?
Is that Pete Peterson's nursery?
But I don't know if it's still there.
No, I mean Pete Peterson. He was your uncle.
Oh no.
Not the same thing.
No.
Okay.
No. No, this was just a nice
Peterson
and nursery.
Okay.
And Dad was driving the horses and with the truck with the trees
wagon. Okay.
and to different places.
Uh-huh.
And that's where my mother was working for the woman. She was for Mrs. Peterson. She was like cleaning and washing and ironing and things like that. And my mother, when she was so warm some days, and so the sweat was running off when she was ironing, and the sweat was running off and onto the thing that she was ironing, and the woman got so mad at her. I remember my mother telling that story, and so that's where she met my father, and so then before that she had been working in Chicago, and she had the Boston store. No, what was the other store where she had gone through the doors that want to go around like this, and her finger had got caught in it, and so she had a very bad finger from that. And
Revolving door.
That time they didn't sue for anything,
Yeah.
It was nothing like that.
No.
So anyhow, so that's where she met my father. Then when she was working for Peterson's, I don't know just which was first. So if you don't want to listen to me, and that's the best I could do. And
Oh, you're doing great, Graham.
Huh? I thank
You're doing great.
I thank you. And so that when they got married, they decided they want to go back to Sweden because they figured they wanted to meet. Dad wanted to meet her people, and she wanted to meet his people. And so and my mother was born in Småland, and my father was born in Närke. So there was a distance there they had to go. And we used to have a picture of my grandfather then sitting in his little room like this, and he had a picture here of my mother and father in their wedding picture. And I don't know what happened to it, but I took good care of
No,
it.
I think we have it.
Yeah, maybe so.
Oh yeah, we have it.
You have it?
I have it at my house.
You do?
I think it's in the safe.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah, it's
Well,
kind of faded out.
Huh?
It's faded out,
Oh.
and it was.
Well, yeah. Well, he was an old man sitting there.
Yep,
and
yep.
On the table.
Yeah, we have it.
You got it?
I have it.
Well,
You
see,
were- Wrigley Field.
Wrigley Field.
You remember it being built?
Do I remember what?
You remember it being built?
Big Bill.
Wrigley Field.
Oh, Wrigley Field, sure.
You remember it being built?
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Constructed.
Oh, yeah. Sure, they had all those, they had the little, see, it was called,
Cubs, Bears. Cubs?
Cubs, yeah, the Cubs.
And they had bears
Cubs
there.
ballpark.
Okay.
And on the side of Addison Street, was one side. Oh, and then Hulda, she lived only about not even a half a block away in Seminary Avenue. She lived on, and her mother. Oh yeah, that's right. And they lived there, and when they were building that Wrigley Field, and then they had these bears, little cubs that on the side, caged in on the side of the ballpark, and I remember that so well. You go down there and you see all these little pigs in there.
Bears?
Yeah. So that I remember so well. And then then the next street was
Now, what year was that, Graham?
well
About?
Well, I was a little, I suppose about, I was, before I was married, so I suppose I was, I suppose it was 19, 18, 19, something like that, or 17, maybe 16, I don't remember, but I was a little girl.
So did you go to the games then?
No, I never, no games, no. We didn't know anything about ball games. We just knew that they built it there, because my father, he never had money to go to the ball game.
Okay.
And he wasn't a bit. No, his life was just working and working and working to feed his family and to have the bills for the. And I tell you, this one time, my mother, when they had to pay their what is it you have now?
Mortgage?
Mortgage, yeah. When she had to pay the mortgage, she had been saving money each payday from her husband, from my father. She had paper in the pantry, paper that she covered the shelves with, and she was cleaning this day, and she had taken the paper like this and put it in the stove, which was burning, and burned the money that she had been saving pay the mortgage payment, and she didn't know what to do, so she was worried, because she didn't want my father wouldn't get mad, but he'd be worried about how they were going to pay it, and so then she went to my Aunt Anna, who was Hulda's mother, and she asked her if she wouldn't loan her some money because she could pay the mortgage. And my Aunt Anna, she said, and that was Hulda's mother. She said, "Oh no." She said that was carelessness, so I'm not going to help you. But then mother thought, well, she'll go to Aunt Emma, and that's how Aunt Emma will always stick with me, because she went to Aunt Emma, and Emma, she washed and cleaned for a living, and she said to my mother, "I certainly will help you, Tilly," she said, "when you need the help." And she had helped her with the money.
Tilly?
Tilly. Tilly was my mother's name. A nickname. Gatilda, her name was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Catilda?
Gatilda.
I don't think I knew that.
Oh, well, yes, my mother.
Wow.
Yeah, Gatilda. There she is. And her name was Getilda. That was the real name. But people called her Tilly.
And what was his name?
And his name was Charlie. Charlie. And they called him Charlie. Yeah. Let's see.
Charles?
Charles Aronson. Yeah.
What was his middle name?
August. Oh, yeah, August. That came to me.
And what was her middle name, do you know?
Huh?
Her middle name?
Oh, my mother's middle name, Tilda. I don't know if she had one. I can't remember that.